bye, my name is SMP and welcome to the EternxIk SMP. This is a brand new SMP that I started earlier today, but in the middle of recording, like the quote-unquote first episode, I realized that OBS was completely bugging out when I had the game set to window mode. So for this, you're gonna have to deal with my game being recorded in display mode. We have to display my entire monitor, which means unfortunately you'll be able to see like my little hotbar down here, but that's okay. It's nothing special. The only things I really use is like Discord, OBS of course for recording, and then EternxIk just as my main like browser. But what I basically did was I built this little house here. I started doing this little thing right here. And then I was doing a little bit of mining. I'm trying to recall what else I did because it was like earlier today. So I did this, I made these so that it's nice little stairs, because before I would have to like run all the way over here. I filled in some holes as well. And I also have this infinite water source right here, because it was much more convenient. Actually, I might move it. Like I might move the infinite water source to like right here. And then what I could just do is just go up and down like right here instead of having to go all the way over here. Which actually might be an amazing idea, so I'm gonna do that actually. What I could do in the future is just turn this into like a little well. Yeah, that would be like a nice little idea. Just have like a little mini well. Yeah, I'm gonna do that eventually. But for now, I'm just gonna have it like this. I messed it up. Hold on. Have it like this. Okay, so have this. And have this. There we go. That'll deflood. Okay, this isn't that bad actually. So while I do this, I do wanted to have a little talk with you guys, cause I don't know, like things have been like very slow at Northside. We had this entire event where we had to restart our members, and we just haven't been able to like continue operations to rebuild those members. So I do want to offer, I do want to request that you guys can consider checking out the link in the description to join Northside Productions. I do have some game projects in mind that I want to do, but like I like when I was growing up back in the olden days of Roblox, like from 2012 to like 2019. I like how it says bed occupied. But from like 2012 to Actually, no, I think it was from like 2012 to 2019. No, it's 11 o'clock. Okay, my brain's off fried. From 2012 to 2020 for 8 years. Like, obbies and tycoons were like really big in the genre. Were like really big back in those days. So I do want to consider like maybe making my own like obbies and like tycoons as well. But I did want to get you guys' opinions on that. So if you guys do want to see stuff like, whoops. If you guys do want to see stuff like that, let me know in the comments below. You could also contact me on Discord. I'll leave my Discord in the comments as well. Cause I take consideration, like, I take suggestions heavily into consideration. That's just because to me, as an owner in the English language, to me, having great communication skills with my community is like definitely the main priority as a studio, besides, you know, offering quality as best as we could with our limited resources. Because like running like a studio like Northside Productions isn't entirely easy. When we first opened the studio before it was moved, like my co-founder, Mr. J, like J002 or Deshart M City, as he's known as on Roblox. I remember he would like spend like 8 hours a week or so, just alone working on the Discord server. And then the whole nuking happened, and then that was a very sad time actually. So why was I going in there? I didn't want it actually. I wanted it. I'm not checking on what kind of materials I have, unfortunately. Do that, yeah. Oh yeah, one thing that I do need to do is get like honeycombs, because I want to make like, yeah, like copper doors. They look nice, but they oxidize though, so I don't know if... Oh, an all copper house seems pretty cool though, not gonna lie. Like, copper is a pretty good color in general. Oh yeah, I was redoing this. But yeah, oh yeah, another thing is that I am very active on my YouTube community page. Like, when my channel was a lot smaller before I got access to that, I was like, man, I really want 1,000 subs just so that I'll be able to, like, be more, communicative with my community. And then after, like, getting 500, I was like, sweet. I finally have access to this thing that I've been, you know, working hard for. But the thing is with like small YouTube communities such as mine is that you don't get back much responses. So, oh, you try to, you know, like give them more time to like give them more time to be able to you know, like, comment and give the feedback, because as a YouTube creator and, you know, someone who runs a studio, feedback to me and suggestions are very important, because I'm doing what I do on YouTube to have fun and to, you know, and to provide entertainment. By the way, like, bigger creators are paid to actually do what they're doing. I'm not. I just do this for fun, please. But there's like a lot more stuff you could. There's like a lot more good and stuff you can do. Like, once you start getting money from YouTube. Like Mr. Beast, you know, the dude is absolutely loaded. You know, he gives away hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions at times. Okay. And this dude has like he had a very good uprising. Like, he was a small dude. You know, he dropped out of college. You know, he worked hard, and now he's like the most successful YouTube creator. Actually, I'm pretty sure he's like the most successful creator out there. Like Mr. Beast's story is absolutely amazing, and that's like a good idol to look up to. I'm trying to think like what else I could say about like what it is being a YouTube creator. Cause there's definitely a lot of stuff that you have to deal with. Like, don't get me wrong. It's an amazing job to have, especially if like especially if you're paid to do it. Like, you could do what you love to do, while also just being able to do it as a full-time like job. Now, Roblox development is also a very good job, because some people are able to do it as like a full-time thing at times, like if they do well. And there are some people who, like, no matter what kind of game they make, it will always do well. So regardless, some people can do it as like a full-time career, Roblox development. And like one of the things I want to do, like the number one thing I want to do, actually the top two things I want to do, like if I do like get to a successful point as a Roblox developer and studio owner, is one, go to RDC, because I'm not gonna lie, that looks hella fun. Now obviously you don't want to do what Sim Builder did, yeah. Sim Builder, for those who do not know about his situation, he was this like top, anyways, he was this top earning like Roblox developer for Vehicle Simulator, which I absolutely loved when I was younger. And then a couple years back, I think it was like 2 years ago, or maybe it was last year, I don't know, it's pretty recent actually. He showed up to RDC, I think it was like RDC 2024, and he basically showed up uninvited and carrying assault rifles and like actual weapons inside his car. Now as a Roblox developer, I condone that kind of behavior, because like guns in general, it's just like a sense, I wouldn't say sensitive actually. It's a unique topic, definitely. It's like, to me, the only reason why I would ever own a like gun or firearm would be for like self-defense, okay? Or to just collect them because I grew up in the kind of family where like I grew up in a type of family that has um that has like has had like relatives inside the actual armed forces. Like my older brother was a U.S. Army infantry soldier. Now for me, like whenever I hear someone who's in the army, like or like the military, especially the army, cause I'm more familiar with the ranks out of like any other branch. Whenever I hear someone in the army, I'm like, oh, what was their rank? Because you know, to me, like ranks have always been interesting. Um, like I myself, I sit inside the army JROTC, and that was a fun experience. When I graduated high school, I graduated as a corporal, as a cadet corporal, actually. Actually, inside, like, right next to me, I still have my certificate. So, cadet corporal, Ethan, let service, color guard. And then there's the rated team, right shoulder cord, and then the color guard, red shoulder cord. I was supposed to get those, but you know my instructor didn't think I needed them since I was graduating, and you're supposed to only really have those for like the uniform. Since apparently like there's like a certain way that you needed to like connect them, but I don't know. Me personally, I would just tie them, cause you know to have that on my like cap and gown, or no, on like my actual gown portion, like that wouldn't look cool, you know. I would look unique. All these people were like decorating their like cap and stuff. Like no one else is gonna have like a shorter cord, you know, and you know that itself would look very interesting. But yeah, trying to see on like what else. What else should I do actually? Oh yeah, one thing that I actually do want to do is actually, I probably could just use this as... Yeah, plenty of stone. I was originally gonna use this as like spare, I like a spare pickaxe, but I'm like, I've got plenty of cobblestone. By plenty, I mean I have 13 pieces. And you know, my pickaxe itself is at pretty decent durability. It's at like 75%. So let's see. So my current thing right now is to what I really want to do though is collect like a bunch of dirt, or actually no, I want to collect like a bunch of stone, build like this like stone brick staircase to like a big old lawn that has like a bunch of flowers and stuff on it, and then that has like our house that's like floating, or maybe just like Or maybe I could put like fence posts under it, so that it looks like it has suspension or like a way of being held up. Cause that doesn't seem like a bad idea actually. You know, it seems very unique. But right now, I'm just waiting for my crop to grow so that I can get more seeds. Cause you know, it bothers me if I just have like some crops almost done and some crops barely like grown a bit, so I'm just currently waiting for that. I actually might find some skeletons, get their bones, and then use it for bone meal. Yeah, that'd be a good idea actually. Disgusting. I hate birch. It's ugly as hell. There's a lot of saplings. Okay. I have 4 saplings. If I need to grow back trees, I can. Speaking of skeleton, I hear some. Dang it! No, it's fine. I have a hole on me. It's not IMO. If you know, you know. But dating is like a very interesting topic. Like, parts of me will like want to find like that certain girl. But then again, parts of me don't want to because like it's just a painful like thing, especially if you go through like a heartbreak. So I don't think I need to put this in Sky, right? No, I don't. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace this flooring with dirt because I'll replace this back eventually, but one thing I do want to do right now is have the dirt for now, because eventually I'm gonna get a lot more stone, get a lot more of these bricks, and then build a better house. I guess one thing that I could do right now is start planning out the new house. Because one thing I would actually do want to do. Actually, first, I want to set aside 4 of these. I want to set aside 4 of those for. Actually, I'll set aside 8 of these because smokers are pretty unique, and smokers are actually pretty good to have. So I want to set aside some wood logs for smokers. One thing that I do want to try though is to build like a little bit of a barrier or like a little wall, because I don't know, it's just something I haven't tried before. And if it's like at night, and you know things are going south, it would be like pretty good to have like Oh, only like one spot where mobs could like come in, so. I think building like something like this would be pretty good. And since this is like a garden, I could have like this. And if these doors do oxidize, then you know it look like that. It's like growing like mold, like no, not mold, but like that. It would be growing like moss. That is so old. So it's definitely a unique idea. Gonna stop building the wall for now. What I will actually do right now though is start taking down this and then start building a bigger and better one. It's not a bad idea though. Like it's a definitely unique idea. So I do want to try it out since you know I've never really done anything like this before in my builds. And I definitely did not think to build a giant wall to protect my base. I could like build the wall and then like inside place a crap ton of torches so that mobs can't spawn inside there. It's definitely unique. I definitely like it. Now we just gotta wait for like what Adrian will say. Yeah, we definitely gotta see like what he says about it because you know he'll call me dumb for some of the most dumbest reasons. Like it's Adrian. Is my recording corrupted? Okay, no, it's fine. I didn't mean to show my DMs back. Whoopsies. I'm definitely censoring that out. Yeah, no, I'm not giving you guys a chance to look at my DM, mate. Sorry. That's for my eyes only. Nothing goes on in there, but you know, just me bullying women. Now that I say that, it doesn't sound like a very good thing. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna build a sword because this single stick is like messing with my OCD. So I built a stone sword that you can always see through, like on the right, if you look at it closely, because like by like the right side of no, it's fine. I have 8. Okay, I'm gonna have to make this work then. So make this, then make that, then make this. And now we have a smoker. And now grab some of this, stick that in there, and then you put that in there, and now it goes fast. It takes like 2 like leaf litter to cook a single piece of chicken, but that's okay. La 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 la, chicken. Steve, take your hell. Mama. Okay, no, it's fine. We came here to play Minecraft, not listen to my stupid ass sing. But now the song is like forever stuck in my head. Curse you, Jack Black. It's all your fault, trust. This is definitely a. Sure, they leave that name behind. What I do want to do is build the wall, or build like the entrance. Ooh, I could actually turn this area into the entrance. Like, I could like build a bridge that goes over there using like dirt. I don't have enough dirt to do it, but you know, you get what I mean. Hold on. Give me this delicious dirt. Wait, hold on. Would it be possible to build this out of copper? Okay, look, I really like copper, okay? Don't judge me. Copper. So there's copper door. Oh, yeah. You have to wax them. There's only trapdoors? What? There's only doors, trapdoors, or blocks. Or if you're dumb, you could make a raw block of copper. But I don't know why you would want to do that. Copper looks beautiful when it's like not raw. Hell no. I don't want to get near that thing. I'll grab 60 blocks and then I'll start building the bridge. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking, okay. Boom. 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 And of course you got to build across. Owie. And then boom, boom. And of course we can do. That's a pretty big cave, and I'm not gonna explore that without Adrian, cause I'm nice and because it scares the crap out of me. That's why. This bridge looks hella basic right now, but trust me, with enough dirt, you know, with enough time and resources, we could turn this into a beautiful copper bridge. But first, I'm gonna have to grab more dirt to finish, like, the railings, because safety first, folks. In this Minecraft world, we care about safety sometimes. Except for when we wanna bomb villages. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord! What is... Okay, lag. Lovely jubbly. Okay, no one likes lag. If you like lag, there's something wrong with you. Okay, I should really run to my bed now. Okay, run to the bed, run to the bed. Don't knock me on my bed. Okay. No mobs spawned, I'm glad. Attack. So many more. Actually, what I want to do actually is replace all the dirt that's over here with beautiful wood. Because it'll look nicer. And because I actually need it. Gonna block that up real quickly actually. Now I have enough to finish building the bridge. My default, okay, no, I didn't. I lied, I don't have enough to finish this. Duck's a new nerd, I do. I barely had enough. Oh my god, that's pretty nice though, right? I really want to build like a monument here. What I could do is boom, 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 boom. Okay, there we go. That monument will be in progress, but it'll look decent. Actually, I should build like a little. Actually, no. This is gonna be used to build on. Oh my lord. Hold on. Close out this actually, and close out that. Okay, there we go. Rick, computer's overheating. Been recording for 40 minutes. I'll record until 12:38. That seems solid. Go. Okay, now there we go. Looking pretty neat so far. Also, what I want to do as well is do like this. Yeah, that looks decent somewhat. Let's go find a little spot to climb up. Okay, you know what, that, no, I'm just gonna, there we go. Okay, fix this part actually. There we go. And do that. I'll leave that on here actually for now until I finish the walls. But yeah. And I could also do and then build yeah, this looks pretty neat actually. not bad actually. And that'd be all actually. Owie. Not that bad actually. Doesn't good though. There we go. First monument of the server. Now I have a big urge to build another one like right here. But that's gonna require some more dirt that I don't have. Oh yeah, turning nighttime, so actually I'm gonna end it off here actually, because you know it's a good point and I definitely want to get this first episode out before, you know, I don't know actually. So don't forget, leave a like, subscribe. Make sure you comment, because I don't know, like, do you guys want to see like more Minecraft? Do you guys want like to see like tycoons or like obbies that Northside will make? And of course, it would be like more suggestions they could put inside the actual Discord survey. And for those who are too lazy to join the Discord, Discord server, you can definitely go to my community tab and vote on all kinds of community posts. I'm gonna be making a new community post like today after I prepare this video. So if you want to go vote on that, go ahead. I'll put the link in the description as well. And yeah, I think that's it. Adrian, don't hold on. Adrian, you better remind me if I'm missing something here. I think I don't know. It's been a while since I actually had to be a content creator, so I'm trying to remember everything. But yeah, I think that's all. Alright, see you guys in the next one. Peace.